announce Singapore is a new blue zone. It's in the book. It's a manufactured blue zone.
My specialty has been solving ancient mysteries.
Dan Buettner, a National Geographic explorer, is back with the Netflix documentary, Live to 100. Secrets of the Blue Zones, revealing a new sixth blue zone, Singapore. In this video, we will explore the foods that the centenarians of these zones consume, focusing on 5 affordable foods that can inspire anyone to adopt healthy habits. The blue zones are regions where people live longer, without restrictive diets or expensive supplements, thanks to an environment that naturally favors longevity. The original 5 zones are Okinawa, Sardinia, Nicoya, Ikaria, and Loma Linda, which share traditions that promote long lives. Singapore, the new blue zone, stands out for health policies that result in longevity. Let's discover the eating habits of these zones and how you can integrate them into your life, as well as discuss the essential exercise of walking.
Every time they go to work or a friend's house or out to eat, it occasions a walk. They're doing housework and yard work by hand. They tend to have gardens out back. So my team figures they're moving naturally every 20 minutes or so. So when you add up the caloric spend throughout the day, it's way more than if they worked all day and then went to the gym. And along the way, they're keeping their metabolism at a higher level, so they're burning fat without thinking about it.
Since 1960, life expectancy in Singapore has increased by 20 years. Now, the average life expectancy is 85 years, one of the highest in the world. In the last decade, the number of centenarians in Singapore has doubled. The main reason Singaporeans are seeing a significant jump is that their citizens are kept active.
Driving your car is taxed. Walking is subsidized. They're very hard on drugs.
Singapore promotes walking with walkways that protect from the sun and discourage car use, allowing residents to walk between 10,000 and 20,000 steps daily. This active lifestyle is common in the blue zones, where even the elderly maintain a routine of movement, helping to keep their metabolism elevated. Dan Buettner has studied the blue zones for 2 decades and identified 5 key foods that centenarians consume, emphasizing a predominantly plant-based and whole food diet. In the blue zones, the diet is rich in fresh vegetables, consumed in season and preserved through canning and drying, ensuring supply year-round. The diet is predominantly plant-based, representing 95 to 100% of daily intake, with an emphasis on leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. Residents prefer vegetable oils, with olive oil being the most popular choice, known for raising good cholesterol and lowering bad cholesterol.
They do eat meat, but surprisingly little. Meat about 5 times per month. And we know that because we've done a worldwide average of these dietary studies in all blue zones over the last 100 years. So meat is kind of a celebratory food.
In 4 of the 5 blue zones, meat is consumed in moderation, reserved for special occasions, as a side dish, or to enhance the flavor of meals.
1 handful of nuts is worth about 2 years of life expectancy.
And if you're eating a cup of beans a day, you're probably not only getting all your protein and most of your fiber, but also it's associated with living an extra 4 years.
Beans are the foundation of longevity diets worldwide. Black beans in Nicoya, lentils, chickpeas, and white beans in the Mediterranean, and soy found in firm tofu from Okinawa. In the blue zones, people consume at least 4 times more beans than the average American. Beans are true superfoods, with an impressive composition, approximately 21% protein, 77% complex carbohydrates, the type that provides sustained energy, avoiding the rapid spikes of refined carbohydrates like white flour, and only a small fraction of fat. Additionally, they are a rich source of fiber.
2/3 of their calories come from complex carbohydrates. That is the #1 foodstuff for longevity.
Beans are economical, versatile, and have high nutritional density, providing many essential vitamins and minerals. In the blue zones, including Singapore, people primarily consume whole foods, with the government subsidizing nutritious options and encouraging healthy choices. The diet also includes tofu, sourdough bread, wine, and pickled vegetables without artificial preservatives.
Snack on nuts.
It is recommended to consume 2 handfuls of nuts a day, an average amount among centenarians in the blue zones. Almonds are popular in Corsica and Sardinia, while pistachios are common in Nicoya, and Adventists consume various nuts. A study from Adventist Health showed that those who eat nuts live, on average, 2 to 3 years longer. For an ideal mix, include almonds, peanuts, Brazil nuts, cashews, and walnuts.
They just live in a place where healthy food is subsidized and junk food is taxed.
The government of Singapore has reduced sugar in sweetened beverages and introduced healthy labels to help citizens consume less sugar unconsciously. In the blue zones, Sugar is consumed intentionally, limited to a maximum of 7 teaspoons per day. It is recommended to limit added sugar to 4 teaspoons a day and avoid products that list sugar among the first ingredients.
People who wake up with a direction in life are living about 8 years longer than people who are rudderless.
However, making positive changes to our diet can be the simplest step we can take to achieve a long and healthy life. And that brings us to the end of our video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Feel free to leave in the comments who you would like to see here in our upcoming videos. Until next time.